Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the VRGO headset from Ritech, so let's get right into it. So here's the box. It is very simple all around, and I am really hoping for another fantastic headset from Ritech ever since their VMAX headset here. Now I will be making an updated video about this thing because it is just fantastic. This is the ultimate headset. If you guys want more information about that, for now you can check out my review on it. But anyways, let's unbox this beast. So here's the headset itself. And the manual, pretty nice. Alright, so here we have a manual that is all in English and Chinese, and check out how long this headset is. It is freaking long. Alright, so now this headset actually comes in its own carrying case, and that is pretty cool. We have already checked out the accordion. It comes with a pouch, but this comes with a case, and that is the coolest thing ever. So let's open it up. Alright, so here we are, and taking the headset out, we get some more goodies. We got an alcohol pad as well as some microfiber cloth. Cool carrying case. It's pretty solid. I like it. Alright, so let's take a look at this thing. So this is a foldable headset. It opens up like that, and then this opens up, and that's where the strap is stored right now. We got a capacitive touch button, so that's cool. The door is very solid. We got a metal piece here. That is pretty cool. And the lenses, they're pretty huge. IPD adjustable. And yeah, let's quickly set up the strap and try this thing out. Oh, and the headset actually opens up even more, like so. That is pretty cool. Alright, there we go. So, a pretty nice looking headset with a shiny shroud that's going to get filled with fingerprints, but that's fine. Let's see how phones fit in here. So, that's the Xiaomi Mi 5. It's not going anywhere, and plenty of room for ventilation and I/O ports. And here's my LG G4 phone, and it seems like it's slipping off the platform that is right here. So, let's check out the case. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Very cool. But anyways, let's put this on and see how it does. And I'm back, so let's talk about it. First of all, here we have the mounting mechanism. It is fairly simple and straightforward. It's pretty solid as well. There's lots of padding on both sides, but one major complaint I do have here is that the platform here is kind of too small. It would have been nice if it was just a bit bigger, but I think it's fine since it did work with my G4 phone. But anyways, moving on, here we have the capacitive touch button. It works perfectly fine. With my LG G4 phone, since it has a curved screen, you have to press just a bit harder, but otherwise it did work perfectly and I did not have any issues with it, so that is good. Next up, we have the IPD adjustments. Now, when I initially used the headset with the default QR code that came with the Google Cardboard app, I did have some issues. After taking it off, I kind of went cross-eyed. But I did fix that by going ahead and making my own QR code right over here if you guys want it. I'll leave links in the description as well, and it made things much better. Next up, we have the strap. They also have the same design as the old one, which is kind of angled like that. And it is the 50/50 strap, which means it has part non-movable and the other part of it stretchable, which is good. And it's great. It's comfortable, and I had no issues with it. Perfect. And moving on to the face pad, it was actually pretty comfortable. As you would guess, it is full rubber, it is nice, and yes, you can actually wear your glasses very comfortably and have any size glasses. And that's pretty important because this thing does not have focus adjustments, and the nose rim is also rubber, and you can see how comfortable it could be. So even if you do hit the rubber piece, there is lots of flexibility. And if you really want, you can just take this whole thing apart and have unlimited nose room, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you want to start sanding the edges here to make it better. But who knows? I did not have an issue with the nose room. It was perfect, so that's good. Now, there's almost no ventilation, but I did not have an issue unless I was in a very hot environment. Overall, the sealing of this headset was good. Now, one thing I did notice is that there are light leaks going on from each side. If you have a bright light source blasting behind you, you will notice it on each side. And if you cover this area right here when you're wearing it, you will notice that the glaring will disappear. Overall, the face pad is not a big issue. It's pretty nice, and lighting shouldn't be an issue really. But overall, the face pad, the nose room, and the strap are great, and they're very comfortable, and they're just fantastic. They're perfect, even though it smells a bit like Play-Doh. Alright, and moving on to the lenses. Now, the lenses here are 40mm, and they claim to have an FOV of up to 96 degrees, which is pretty accurate, which also means that you'll see some edges on each side, but that is fine as long as we have a clearer picture. But surely enough, it has a very nice and clear lens. Everything is sharp, minimal distortion around the edges, and it gets the job done. It's great. In fact, with a phone that is 5.1 inches at 1080p, you can barely see the pixels, which means very minimal screen door effect, and that's nice. But one major complaint I do have about this is that we can clearly see that there is no dividing wall, which means once you're inside an app, you will clearly see the white middle seam line running down the screen, or in your vision. And even worse, in some IPD levels, you will even get to see the other side of the screen crossing over to the other eye. And that can get really annoying, and it can get very much in the way of the experience. So that's quite unfortunate from an otherwise very great headset. Now you could install a black cardboard piece in the middle here and make things much better, but you can see why they did that since this is supposed to be a foldable headset. And speaking of foldable, if you want to use the included carrying case, you'll have to take out the strap if you want to put the headset back in the case. Which means if you want to use the case, there will be two scenarios. One, you want to store it for a long time, or two, you're going to be using this as a demoing headset, which means showing people VR on the spot without having to strap it on. And speaking of demoing, this actually is a pretty nice headset for that, since this is rubber and is very easily cleaned, and it can be very nice and hygienic. Quickly wipe it up and you're good to go. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this review. Recap, everything is great, it's fantastic, the lens quality is clear, it is very comfortable. We got a working capacitive touch button, so that's really nice. And again, the major complaint here is that the image crosses over from one eye to another, and that can get very annoying. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If you're looking for a headset that supports glasses very easily without any issues whatsoever, this might be the headset for you. If you're looking for a demoing headset that is pretty cheap and you can fold it up like this, then this is also a good choice. But if you're looking for a very good VR headset for yourself that you can use on day-to-day basis, then my modded Ritech VMAX will be the best choice. Yep, that's right, this is a modded headset. If you want more information about it, either watch my old video, which I suggest you do since it will link to my new video, which I'll talk about. It is the ultimate Google Cardboard headset. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care everyone.